everybody, welcome back. Today's workout theme is our Pilates V shape, that diamond shape. So let's get to it. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I'm gonna help you find that connection of that wrap around your seat and your thud. So you're actually able to use and maximize your Pilates V shape without gripping from your quads, but you'll really feel it underneath this seat section. So start lying down here with your feet on the floor. And your heels are together, toes are apart in your Pilates V shape. And from this shape, press into the big toe joint, the little toe joint, and your heels. So you're really anchoring them against the floor. Your knees are aligned with your hips and your toes. Try not to let them flop out like this, but still keep them energized and anchored. And now from here, just press into your heels as you start to peel up off of the mat. Now begin to lift your heels up, and I want you to press against those heels so you're gonna feel your seat working underneath here. And now pause, lower your hips an inch, lift the hips an inch, and lower an inch, and lift. And as you lower, I want you to feel that you're still hugging everything right towards the midline. I want you to think about pressing your heels together and not gripping your glute muscles. So you're finding a wrap, but the middle part of your seat is not clenched. It's more of a balanced activation. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. And now ripple down through your spine, upper back, middle back, lower back. Connect to feeling like you're rolling down evenly as much as you can through here. Place the heels down. Now, from this position, start to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Keep pressing against your heels so you can feel your thud active. And inhale as you pump. And exhale. So inhale, my feet aren't lifted up yet. I'm just doing my 100 with the feet down, but I'm hugging those heels together. And deep breath in. And exhale. Now from here, float the legs up so they're tabletop. And inhale. And exhale. Now keep hugging those heels together. So I want you to feel like you're matching the energy from both sides of your legs. 2 more. And last 1. Now continue that pump, and you're going to do 3 more as you extend the legs out. Still trying to find that connection and that wrap. Relax your shoulders down. Last 2. And last 1, pause. Diamond shape the legs. Place them down. Firmly lower the heels and then lower the head down. Feel the connection of your seat. Still working even when you're resting. Walk your feet out to more of like a 3/4 bend here. Press those heels down and together. Extend your arms up, and you're gonna try to start your roll up. So peel up, pressing those inner thighs together as you curl up. So your roll up's gonna be with the bent legs, but you're still hugging towards the midline, curling back, working underneath your seat, and lower. So with the bent knees, you should actually be able to find your articulation of your spine, rolling up and back, and plug those shoulder blades in to curl right back. From here, go ahead, if it's available to you, extend your legs out a little further. Mine are not quite totally straight, but they're like softened, and I curl up, and I'm still pressing my heels together to try to find that wrap. And I can definitely feel it, but I'm also noticing that I do have a tighter lower back. So I'm trying to relax my buttock muscle, scoop my waist in to lower all the way back down. And now peeling up again and curling up as you reach. As I come up, I'm going to straighten and extend my legs here. I'm going to peel off my layers. I always start with tons of layers on because I run cold. And I'm going to curl that. I'm still spiraling my legs out of my hip sockets. I'm pulling my shoulder blades right back. I'm finding that scoop in those abdominals. I'm really, really trying to work the spiral without squeezing or clenching my glute muscles. And I lower right back down. Press your palms down. You'll move to the rollover. If that's not available to you, do the roll up again. And I want you to reach up and over. Separate the feet, flex them, roll down as you press Arms in towards the mat, collarbones open. Point those toes, hug them together, back to that Pilates V shape. Lift up and over, separate those feet, and roll down. Widen those collarbones. One last one. Come back to parallel. Pilates V as you spiral the legs out. Lift from your thigh in this wrap, up and over. Separate those feet, rolling all the way back down. Pause. Come back to your Pilates V shape. Bend the knees in. Heels are together. Toes are apart. So we're back to this little Pilates standing V shape as if we were standing on our legs, right? And you're pressing into your heels. Repeat the sequence where we peel up. It's like you're doing your shoulder bridge. Lift your hips up here. If you start to feel it in your hamstrings or your calves, just means you have to bring your heels a little closer towards your seat. And then lower all the way back down. I have to adjust my feet, so I'm going to bring them a little closer. And I peel up again to lift my heels up. Now I can find that connection as I'm hugging in towards the midline. So from this position, I lower my hips an inch. I'm going to lift them an inch. And I lower and I lift. 3 more. 2. Last one and lift. Now pause. You're still hugging in towards the midline. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Pretend like it's still in that Pilates V. And now slowly circle this leg out to the right. Working underneath your left side and up for 1 leg circles. 2 more in this direction. And up, last one. Keep your hips really steady. And up, reverse it down. Press into the ball of the foot and lift underneath your seat. And up. Widen your collarbones. Last one. And up. Come back to the Pilates V. Find that connection of hugging towards the midline. Now it's going to be your right foot where your seat in the back of your hamstring and thigh meet. Stretch this up. Here. Circle around and up. So your circles, we're only doing 3 reps in each direction. They're a little slower, a little more controlled, so you can really work underneath the seat. Last one. Reverse it. Find that you're still actively hugging towards the midline as if both of your feet were down. And last one. Place those feet back down, hugging those heels together. Lower down. You're going to carry this through to your rolling like a ball shape. So your heels touch, float your knees up, come into this rolling like a ball shape, and come up from a dead start. Hold it. So wherever you are, relax your shoulders. Keep hugging in and treat your body like a wheel. So you're going to roll back 5 and up and 4 and up and 3. Use your breath to help you. 2 and last one. Hug your knees together. Curl round back, extend the leg out. Reach your right hand towards your right ankle. And now change legs, hold. Curl up as you pull, pull, pull. Change legs, hold it. You're working your thought to help curl up. It's like you're pressing down and away. Try not to let the leg just hang off the front of the hips, but you gotta really work it from your seat. And extend as you lift, 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 and extend. Lift, 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 extend, lift. My outside hand reaches towards my outside ankle. Nice and controlled. Up, bend both knees in. So you find that Pilates V shape. Curling up, you're back to that rolling like a ball. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, stretch arms and legs all the way. Exhale as you come in, press against those heels. Keep your knees in line with your hips and shoulders. Reach and come in as you curl up another inch. And again, extend. Use your breath and steadily and evenly think of matching the pressure against your heels. 2 more. And in. And last one. And in. Extend the legs up. I'm gonna flex my feet for a hamstring stretch, and I'm gonna pull, pull. And they pass through Pilates V. Pull, pull. I'm anchoring the hips and tailbone down. And pull, pull. So I'm pushing my foot away and using it to support my hips as I plug them in towards the mat. And I'm pressing my navel towards the floor. Pull, pull. Last one on each side. Bring your legs together, hands go behind your head. And you're gonna lower those legs in that Pilates V from your thought, push in here. Now lift, push down, pull your inner thighs forward to come up. And lower, think of lengthening your head away from your neck. And press the belly down to lift as you lower your shoulders. And lower. Exhale as you scoop those abs in to lift and curl up another inch higher. And lower. And lift as you spiral your legs out of your hip sockets. I can really feel the backs of my legs working in my seat. They're almost shaking. Bend your knees in. Spiral twist towards the right. And as you come up and over, spiral and reach. Again, feel the length happening from your seat. So it's not just flopping and hanging out in the air. Curling up and over to reach. And lift. And up and over. And reach to the right. Spiral over towards the left. Let's repeat one more to each side. Keep curling that chest up. Think ribs to your thigh as you lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Nice precision here. And come in. Circle the arms around. Curl on up and rock up for rolling like a ball shape. Place your feet down. Separate them for your spine stretch forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you reach. Think of opening up the lower back. As you pull the waist back, flexing through your heels, and think of lifting up out of your sit bones. And then reach around forward. It's like I'm diving my forehead towards the mat. And I'm visualizing hugging a big Swiss ball underneath here. So even though my legs are parallel, I'm finding this wrap underneath my seat. And reach forward. This is your open leg rocker. You're on a stable base, so you know that's going to change. We've got one more. Before we move to our open leg rocker, what's going to happen is we're moving, so we don't have a stable base anymore. Stretch and extend the legs. Curl back to keep this lift. Float the legs up to your hands. Now spiral those legs out of those hip sockets as you reach them long, pulling the shoulders back. Good. Find that spiral of your seat like you're in your 100 position. And then scoop to roll back and roll on up. Oh, I lost it. Yikes. So, scoop. It's a perfect example. I turtled my head. Let's see. And I roll up. Oh, that was better. I tried to cheat it earlier. And roll back. And roll on up to lift. So on your way up, think sit bones lead. Now keep reaching, reaching, reaching as you lengthen those legs. I was losing that connection on my way up. So this is where I was losing it. And now I caught it again. One more. And a pause. Bring your legs together. Hit your first teaser. And float all the way forward. Give yourself a stretch. Come back to lying down. Float your legs up and diamond shape your legs for your corkscrew. So, no straight legs with the Pilates V. Diamond shape them here. So they're gonna feel just like they did on the floor. So you can place them down. Press the big toe joint or little toe joint, your heel, in towards the mat. Now keep hugging your heels against one another. Scoop your abs in. Float your legs up simultaneously together for corkscrew, and still continue matching the pressure inward. Now circle to the right, around and center, and to the left, around and center, to the right. Think of your legs moving as one piece, and to the left, push your waist back. Think of your thigh bones spiraling out of your hip sockets, one more to the right, And one more to the left. Excellent. Place those feet down. Extend the legs right out. Give yourself a nice stretch. Flex through your heels. Sink the ribs down, reach your arms up, heel up. Keep reaching, opening up this space to go forward. Separate your feet for your saw and lift. Spiral wrap those ribs and think of pushing your sit bones down. And up. Spiral to the left and reach. And up. And again, spiral to reach, reach, reach. And up, last one, as you spiral to reach. And come up, hug your legs and feet together, curl back. Now as you curl back, spiral legs out of the hip socket. Relax those shoulders, find that scoop of those abdominals hugging in. Continue to relax your buttocks muscles, but think of the under part working. Push against them with your hands to help you cue that area to deepen in the front of your abs and lower down. Whew. Flip over onto your abdominals, you guys. For your swan. And start with your legs parallel and extend it out here. Rest your hands on top of one another. Place your forehead on your hands. Now stretch those legs long, curl the tailbone under, so you're not here. But you're gonna find this like length to scoop. And now I'm hugging from my inner thighs to pull everything in. Maybe your thighs don't touch. If you're feeling like your back is really tight, it might not. Maybe your legs will stay open. Press the palms up. And you're gonna lift up, opening the chest. As you lower, hug those legs together. Just think inner thigh, spiral to lengthen the front body. And just do this subtle lift, not rocking and rolling yet. And lengthen as you lift the waist up. Keep stretching your toes really long so you feel this seat crease working. And lift, lift, lift. And lengthen right back to lower. Curl your toes under and sit back into a rest. Pose. And up. I want you to come up to your kneeling. And from here, for your thigh stretch, I'm going to come right down. Just a little bit so you guys can see. So I'm off the mat, but my heels are hugging towards each other and my thigh is lifted. I'm going to stretch my arms up as I start to hinge back. So I don't have a parallel shape. I'm using my diamond shape and I lift to come right back up. And again, pause for a second. Find that lift up out of your knees. Okay? So you guys are here. And then think your thought coming forward as you lengthen the front of your hip bones. So you don't want to have them broken, but pull them up here and press them together. Extend the arms up, hinging back, and I'm still visualizing hugging a ball between my knees. And I lift to come right back up. Now my heels are staying together, so I'm still connecting to that diamond shape, but I'm just in a different plane. I'm up right now as opposed to when I was lying on my back. Last one, keep scooping the waist in, lengthening the thighs, and lift. Very good, you guys. Turn over for your side kicks here. So find plenty of space on your mat. And then bring the toes forward to the front edge of your mat as you scoop the waist in and lengthen this leg. So you're in this Pilates V shape, this leg's gonna reach forward. And then it's gonna pass through the Pilates V shape to reach back. And it's gonna reach forward as I scoop the abs in. And as I reach back, I'm pushing my thought into my fingers. And forward. And back. And reach. And come back. Now stay here. Circle this leg to the back. And circle. So the circle's literally coming from my thigh. I wanna feel the very top of my thigh bone rotor-rooting out into my hip. And I'm still spiraling my leg out of the hip socket. So I'm getting right underneath the seat. Pause it, reverse it. Pretend like someone's pulling on your ankle and they're stretching the leg out of the hips. So you can really find this work here. Last two, and last one. Pause. From here, bend your knees in towards this fetal position. And you're gonna diamond shape the legs, and then you're gonna lift the bottom foot off. So you're in this diamond shape, floating in the air. top leg, thigh bone is gonna roll inward. And then you're gonna wrap and roll this out. And then you're gonna spiral to roll in. So you're also feeling a stretch, a little tensional pull there, but make sure it's your thigh bone and not your hip moving. So it's thigh bone, and everybody's internal and external rotation is gonna be different depending upon the range of motion you've got in your hips. And open, and in, and open. Now you're gonna rotate this thigh bone inward. And now put your fingers right where your seat is and press out an inch and in. And push against this and in and up. The beauty of this whole workout is you guys can even do this with a TheraBand. And that'll provide even more resistance to deepen into that connection. Last one. Come back to your diamond shape. So even this bottom leg, it's like my heel is presenting forward. I lift the legs up. I frog and extend the legs out. I'm gonna pull the legs back in. And then I extend them out. Matching the pressure on my heels, flex your feet if that helps you get that heel connection. And extend. And two more. And extend, last one. And extend, keeping your hips stacked. And come up. Let's swivel around to the other side. Start with the legs, reaching them forward. Lengthen the hips and kick the leg forward. Pull your waist in as you get longer, as you reach to the back. And reach forward. And sweep the leg back. And again, reach forward. And put your fingers right on your muscles so you can feel them. And reach. Reach to the back. Keep drawing your belly in and up. Think of lifting your waist up and now circle and circle. So your range of motion to the back is not going to be as big as your range of motion to the front. It's okay. You still have to keep that lower back supported so you're feeling the work underneath the seat. I feel like this is where our abs end. So they don't stop like right at the front of our hips, they actually end behind our seat. Because you have to connect with the hips and pelvis. Reverse the direction of the circle to keep everything supported when you're standing upright. Two, and last one. Bend your knees into this fetal shape in the front. Diamond shape the legs, and then hover the legs up. So you're gonna rotate this thigh bone inward. Rotate it out. Feel it like literally rolling in between your hands and up. So you're moving from inside the hips and not from your knee joint. But you're also gonna feel the back of your seat working. And now my bottom leg is lifted, but I'm thinking of trying to present my heel forward. So I maintain that active diamond shape. Pause, put your hands on your seat crease and press up and in, and press up and in. So it's like you're pushing against your own muscles. 3 more, and 2, and last one. Go back to your diamond shape. Get ready for your frogs as you extend the legs out and pull them in. You can always flex those feet and extend those legs right out and pull the legs right in and extending out. Keep those legs lifted so you're working from the waist. Last 2 and last 1 and lower. Turn over onto your back. Go back to our bent knees with our feet flat on the floor. Find this connection of pushing into your big toe joint, your little toe joint, your heels pressing down. Now, find the connection as you relax your toes of your heels pushing in against one another, but you're not disturbing the knees or the hips. The knees are in line with the hips and the toes. So there is slight space there. Now from here, as you're finding this connection, go ahead, start to float the legs out as you extend the arms up. Repeat your teaser in this diamond shape as you curl up to reach, pressing against those heels. Hold it. Now place your hands right behind your thighs. Keep this diamond shape and try to curl back just a couple inches and then lift to come up. So you're on top of your sit bones. Curl, press into that diamond shape in those heels and lift. And again, curling back, you're trying your hardest to keep those legs really steady and press to lift. And again, curling right back, Treating your pelvis like a wheel. Find if you can go back even further. And then scoop to lift all the way up. 2 more. Finding your edge. Curling back. Keep pressing, pressing, pressing. Those legs should be shaking. 1 more. Curl back. Hold it. Extend your arms and extend your legs out. Peel all the way up to your full teaser. Reach these arms up towards the ceiling and then float right over and stretch. Nice work, you guys. Let's do a little seal. So place your hands in this prayer position. Grab the outsides of your legs here. Try not to let your legs just flop out. They still have to be hugging in. So you're resisting the legs with the arms and the arms are resisting the legs. Now working from the hips, which I know you can feel it. 1, 2, 3, scoop, roll back. 1, 2, 3, and roll up. 1, 2, 3, and roll back. 1, 2, 3, and up. Nice connection, you guys. 1 more after this. We're gonna finish with a little front support in a diamond shape. So turn right over onto your knees. And you're here. If this doesn't work for your wrists, just sail to your forearms. And you're gonna sail your hips forward, so you're like this. However, this time, we're actually working in our V shape. So separate those knees, flex those heels so you're in this V shape, and now sail the hips forward, pressing in towards the midline. Bend and extend. Curl that tailbone under. Think of lengthening your sit bones towards your knees. So you have a straight line from knee, hip to armpit as you reach. Now feel that connection hugging inward as your heels press against one another. Pause. Keep scooping those abs in. Try to hover your right knee up and lower it. Keep hugging in. This is really challenging. Try to press into your hands equally. Left side up and lower. Good. Press against your heels. Repeat as you lower and lift. 4 more. 3 and 2 and last one. Pause. Lift the right leg and lower. And as you lift the left leg, even though the feet are separated, still find that inner connection towards the midline. Right leg and left and center. Press against those heels and press. 4 more. Last set. 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Sit right back into that rest pose. And come up. Nice work, everybody. I think you were able to find your seat in that Pilates V and that wrap. So you're working from underneath that little ledge there called our thut, where the back of our leg meets our butt. So awesome job. I can't wait to move with you guys again. You did amazing. See you soon.